So it's just been confirmed that the National Guard is being sent to Los Angeles to support the ICE agents because the ICE agents have been getting assaulted and there's a lot of civil unrest. So this is more proof that they are not backing down and they are ready to use military force.
Oh my God! Oh shit!
They're transporting somebody.
Hold on! Oh my God! Nigga, what? What the fuck, boy? Oh shit! Hey, downtown LA, look at this shit! Oh my God! This ice? This? Oh shit! Holy!
I'm sure your mama starved in the past. That's why she came here, like all these other people have, to look for a better life. I can see the fucking shame in your fucked up face, puto. I see the shame in you. Go tell your mama how you proud of corralling people and taking them in. What crime did they make? What crime did they commit? Nothing. I'm sure you're proud, bitch. Oh, these motherfuckers are KKK. These motherfuckers. It's corruption. Look at that. This is brand new motherfuckers. So proud of standing so tall. Arresting defenseless people.
Everybody's pissed at the FBI agents.
That's right. The only thing I give you is that you don't have, at least you have the balls to uncover your face. Look at you. You're darker than I am, motherfucker. Mira. You're darker than me. But I'm sure you're proud.
I'm not supposed to be here either.
You should be in the van. Por culero, puto, because you didn't have the balls to stand up for your people.
Así que círense, güey.
You should be in the
Donald
van,
Trump,
faggot.
1919. Nada más círense. Carajo, from Guatemala. That's shame of Trump. Shame. Shame.
Guys, I know you guys are doing your job, but you guys should feel for us, for where we come from. You guys come from Hispanic families. You guys mix with our cultures.
Yeah.
I could say that because you guys rob us Hispanics. And you guys gotta understand, Chicano studies here. This was fucking Mexico before.
That's true.
The Dodgers fucking stole our land too, because they stole from the Indians. And that's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part. You guys stole our shit. You guys are doing what the president's doing. No, the president wasn't born here. That motherfucker wasn't born here. He has kids that are not from here. You guys gotta put it for us. Understand where we come from. You guys gonna fight for the same shit like we do. You guys gotta understand us. Seriously.
This is crazy. Over the last few days, it's been crazy in LA. And I know you've heard what is happening in LA streets. ICE is doing a mega raid and people are panicking. There have been protests, police car burning, people getting arrested, families getting separated, and it's just been chaos everywhere. And today we're gonna focus on this issue. Is it right or is it not right? Is there a justification for that? Is it legal? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Also, thank you so much for your support. It has been immense, and you know, the likes you've been hitting, the comments I've been receiving, and I really want to appreciate you guys. Today we just want to focus on the ICE raid in LA, the implications and why they're doing it. Now it seems like someone on Reddit leaked the ICE raid, and before even the ICE agents came into the town, people already had the news. It's really a tough time, man, especially if someone has a family. It's just chaos all over. So much feeling for those people who are like they're in the process of, you know, filing their papers well, or those who want to self-deport and they're not being given this opportunity by ICE. We know what the media reports and what ICE does on the ground. Like, these are two different things, and let's not lie to each other. But hey, let's not judge too early. Let's listen to opinion by netizens today, and I'll come back with more commentary.
This is not okay. You don't have to do this. She just lost her father. Her father's in that truck. Do you see that? Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Her father's there. Her father is here. This is what you're doing. Look at this. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. You see, that's her father. That's her father. You don't have to do it. 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 You really don't. You know you don't. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. You're a cutie too. I'm shocked. I'm like, damn it, you shouldn't have been here, man. You shouldn't have been here. I don't even know these people, and these people are bawling because their family member, their dad was in there. You don't have to hurt people. You don't have to follow orders. This is your job. Don't show up tomorrow. You don't have to do it next week. Just don't do it. You don't have to do it. You're not a bad person. You, right? It feels odd. Like, why are we doing this? Like, both of us. I wish I wasn't here. I hope you don't wish you were here, because this is not fun. This is not fun for you. You don't have to do it tomorrow. You don't have to follow orders. None of you are following orders. You don't have to follow these orders. You're a good person at heart.
This is downtown Los Angeles, outside of a Home Depot in Paramount, California. It's not some war-torn country across the globe. It's not some faraway land. It's right here in America. Citizens fighting against unnamed, masked, plainclothes agents, calling themselves ICE. These are tanks and other armored vehicles being brought into Washington, D.C. by way of train for a military parade that's going to be hosted by our president. Military parades in the Capitol and open warfare in the streets. These are the scenes that you've watched on TV from the comfort of your home happening in faraway lands as we decry their leaders as dictators and authoritarians. As we scream, that is a country that needs a dose of democracy and the Freedom Eagle from America to fly in and save them. But that description now is not a scene on your TV. That country is not across the ocean. That country is not some concept. It's not people that don't look like you or sound like you or speak your language or pray to your God. It's us. It's America. Throughout history, when democracies have fallen and empires have collapsed, the people did not know when exactly it happened until it was too late. Listen to me. America has fallen. I don't know what happens next, but if you're still thinking that maybe America will survive Trump and his regime, it already hasn't.
The federal government is now moving to take over California's National Guard. 2,000 soldiers without the state's request or consent. If you can't tell, this is a massive red flag. They're using military force to escalate ICE raids in immigrant communities. Let this be clear, this is not immigration policy. This is what authoritarian regimes do when they want to bypass states' rights and sow fear. Now ask yourself, what's going to happen when California refuses to comply? What happens when National Guard troops are deployed against the will of the state? This is no longer theoretical. A state versus federal standoff leads down the road of civil war. Whether you support immigration or not, I need you to understand the stakes. We are talking about federal militarization of the states. This is about a president seizing control of state power. We have seen this in history. We have read about this shit in books. This is not normal and this is not safe. This is us hitting the boiling point in America. And what is about to happen is going to be in future history books.
Like I said last night, fuck ICE. Fuck these wannabe military bitch boys that cover their fucking face, go into places of work, and take these people. Fuck them. What happened in Los Angeles last night was horrifying, but also a little bit hopeful because the community showed the fuck out. And all of you little bitches in the comments last night, you fucking bootlickers. That's all you are bootlickers. Guess what? You can take every undocumented person out of this country. That will not save you from being a miserable, miserable human being. And since maybe you only understand Christian verses, why don't you take a look at Matthew 34 through 40? Let me know what Jesus would think about this treatment. You fucking losers. Losers.
Wow. Hey, yo, man. In all fairness, though, let's be honest, what ICE is doing is against the immigration policy that Trump is advocating for. This is not what the policy states. There is nowhere it says that they would be conducting raids like this. This is totally unconstitutional. I don't think it's accounted for. I don't think the law allows for such a thing. I don't think the courts allowed for ICE agents to do this. And what pisses Americans off is the fact that ICE agents are roaming around in plain clothes. So civilians are not even aware who is who. They're not even identifying themselves properly. And they are doing so coming with also militarized forces. And how do you apply such in civilian areas? Like, I thought military officers should be the ones protecting the borders, not doing or not dealing with internal matters. I mean, ICE should be coming in, like identifying themselves. They should have a purpose. They should have a warrant. They should have concrete evidence in order to detain someone and go about the process of getting them out of the country, because you might end up even deporting a US citizen who has already gone through the due process, even though he comes from a different country, and it will be difficult for them to come back. Let's listen to more netizens' opinion, and then I'm gonna come back with my unsolicited opinions.
The acting director of ICE just went on Fox News and announced that the National Guard is being deployed to Los Angeles tonight, Saturday, June 7th. Tom Hammond is the second metatarsal-looking human in charge of ICE. Evidence, that's a toe. That is a toe. Just went on Fox News and confirmed not only that the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass, has asked for the National Guard to come in, they actually were already mobilizing. Under whose orders? Unsure, but they are already on their way. The scenes that came out of Los Angeles yesterday are insane. I posted the video of the ICE car quite literally running over a civilian and then driving away. But there were also numerous raids at multiple different Home Depot locations across the fashion industrial district. And in one of the most despicable incidences I have seen yet, ICE armed agents raided an elementary school graduation and forced the school to go into lockdown. Parents were literally panicking and just fleeing the scene because who the fuck brings their birth certificates and papers to an elementary school graduation? Those poor fucking children. These are terrorists. That is a terroristic thing to do. And then last night, Los Angeles residents surrounded the detention center that all of the apprehended, kidnapped people that ICE had collected were being held. When that crowd formed, which was large, the LAPD then sent out the riot police. The riot police. They were quite literally treating this like a militarized war zone, and still are. There are people saying, like, Trump essentially doesn't even need to initiate martial law. We already have it through ICE. And who's giving those orders? Who fucking knows? Because what essentially is the difference between this and martial law? Like, what is it? If we have armed federal agents throwing flashbangs, tear gas, and other non-lethal forms of ammunition into crowds of angry civilians because their neighbors are being kidnapped while at work and at their child's fucking elementary school graduation, what's the fucking difference? We cannot allow this to go down. And there is a reason that Los Angeles and San Diego and these sanctuary states are being targeted the hardest. Not to say it's not happening in other areas, because Texas has been a whole mess for months now. But Los Angeles is about to get very bad.
So ICE is in LA and they are fully militarized and they're using MRAPs, which are these mine-resistant, ambush-protected vehicles that they use in Afghanistan and Iraq. If you've been protesting, like we all saw this coming, like in 2020, we saw like the start of militarization against civilians in the US. And when they were doing crowd dispersal, they were seeing how many times they could get away with things. I was peacefully, protesting, and I was pew-pewed by a rubber piece, and it tore my bicep and dislocated my shoulder. Like, I still have problems to this day. And what I need people to understand is when you're like, oh, well, we need to sue them. Well, they're gonna get there. That's not how this works. Yes, we are in a lawsuit against, the LAPD, but that was 5 years ago, and we have not seen a cent. The judicial system is working as it should be. The legislative system is working as it should be, because it's working to disenfranchise and suppress. Like, that is the purpose right now, and has always been. So if you are protesting, make sure you let people know where you are, like your friends. Make sure that you are covering your face. Read all the guides when it comes to protesting, and stay safe, but also stand up for our immigrant brothers and sisters who literally make this city what it is. We are the city of immigrants. Like, find clarity, find find your focus within this. Like, they want you to feel scared in the chaos, but you should feel calm and clear because they are telling us exactly who they are and exactly how they feel about all of us.
Hear me out, guys. I really do think that this raid is just fueled by political differences between the federal government and the states, because I really do think that Trump has been having a back and forth between him and Gavin Newsom and Mayor Karen Bass. And let's point it out, this ICE raids is causing disruption in the community. Like schools, obviously kids will stop attending schools because of this. There's traffic preventing people to go to work. Some jobs are really important. Let's say someone like a doctor is needed for an emergency, and then there is traffic or there is chaos all over the street. Now that means that whoever needs the help of this doctor maybe is gonna suffer a lot more than if this person would access the facility in time. And just so many more examples that I cannot figure it out right now in my small mind. Apart from that, it's also going to cause fear and tension among the community, and family members just being stressed out. Today you are old, tomorrow you might miss a dad or mother, or a breadwinner or a so important person in the family that their absence will really affect the existence of the others. I don't know why they are doing this in such a fearful way. It should be a process that everyone agrees to it. Like, there is an immigration policy, and there is things that have been articulated in the policy that were passed that of course made sense, but using force against civilians is out of order. Let's just be honest. But also, hey, this problem did not stem out because of just this administration. We have to backdate the administration that also let these people enter in without fully due process are the ones who brought this problem, because had they done this thing the rightful way, like, we wouldn't be having a problem right now. But hey, that was the past. Let's now deal with it. Like right now, of course, it's been difficult for migrants to enter into the country. I really do think that the solution should be now focusing on how to vet these migrants that are in the country that are already in the process of documenting their existence in the United States. That would really count. What's the need of doing all this instead of just calling them out and telling them to present their cases, their documents, and then vetting them out? Whoever deserves to be in, yeah, let them be in. Whoever does not meet the criteria, just rightfully ship them out in a good way. And this will just prevent things like I've seen people waving flags of the countries they're originally from, which is wrong. It would prevent such things from occurrence. That is a waste of public resource. If a car or if a vehicle has been attacked and it's a total loss, it's the citizen who will cater for that. So I really do think it's something that they need to sit down and come up with a right way of approaching this matter. Anyways, chat, you let me know how you do feel about this whole issue. Make sure you articulate your opinions or your thoughts in the comment section down there below, and make sure to check out the original creators. Their usernames have been embedded in the stitched videos. Go follow, like for this channel, smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notification for my next upload. Let me meet you next time. Peace out, guys.